Confusion as NCDC data show ABBA KYARI didn't die on April 17. ABBA KYARI, the late Chief of Staff to the President Muhammadu Buhari, died on Friday, April 17, 2020, according to the presidency. KYARI died at 67 following complications from COVID-19, the disease caused by the coronavirus. One thing that seems to be confusing people is the likelihood that KYARI might not have died on Friday, April 17. If data from the Nigeria Center of Disease Control (NCDC) is anything to go by, there appears to be a mix-up on the date he passed away. The Lagos State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, on Saturday stated that KYARI, until his demise, was receiving treatment at the First Cardiological Consultant, a private hospital located in Ikoyi, Premium Times reported. And this was also confirmed in an earlier statement from President Buhari's aide, Bashir Ahmad, who tweeted that KYARI was in Lagos receiving care. On Saturday, in announcing the daily Lagos COVID-19 report for Friday, April 17th, the Health Commissioner said 32 COVID-19 cases were confirmed in the state on April 17, with 3 deaths. Professor Abayomi mentioned that the 3 deaths, to include 2 male and a female, the deceased are 2 male and 1 female, age 52, 63, and 67 respectively. 2 of the dead had underlying health issues, he tweeted. Health Commissioner added the 2 males had no travel history or record of contact with any infected person, meaning they caught the virus here in Nigeria. Now, 2 things suggest that ABBA KYARI may not have died on April 17. First is the age, and the second is the travel history. The age of the COVID-19 patient that died on April 17 are 52, 63, and 67. Let's analyze what the Lagos COVID-19 data say. The deceased are 2 male and 1 female, age 52, 63, and 67. Although the text did not use the word respectively, looking at the rearrangement, one could deduce that the 2 males were 52 and 63. ABBA KYARI is a male and died at 67. He doesn't fit into the description of males that died on April 17 in Lagos. Now, let's assume the text mixed up the ages and did not follow the pattern, 2 males and 1 female, and that we cannot deduce which age belonged to which. The NCDC said the 2 males that died on April 17 had no travel history, but ABBA KYARI had a well-documented travel history, so he didn't fit in that description using travel history. NCDC said the 2 male had no travel history or record of contact with any infected person. So, this doesn't seem to be in line with the fact that ABBA KYARI contracted the virus while on an official trip to Germany and Egypt. Okay, let's assume that the late Chief of Staff died very late on April 17, say 11:55 p.m., and could not be captured in the April 17 data before it was published. However, according to Lagos State Commissioner of Health, the next person that died of COVID-19 in Lagos was a female, age 83. ABBA KYARI still does not fit in the description because he is a male and 67 years old. Or perhaps the case of his death was recorded earlier, or maybe in another state, or not even captured at all. So, my people, this is really worrying. All of the data, there's been a conflicting data from what presidency has told us and what the NCDC data itself shows. We all remember that presidency announced that ABBA KYARI passed on the 17th of April 2020. But on that 17th, that day, the data that NCDC published was quite different. The people they claimed that passed away were people without travel history. and without underlying health condition. We can see that ABBA KYARI didn't fit into any of this. We know very well that it was as soon as he returned from Germany, and also his other trip to Egypt, that he took ill, and he tested positive, and he's been in the hospital before he sadly passed away. But I'm wondering why this whole cover up here, because even as it shows here, even if we assume that he passed away very late in the night, and they couldn't capture that data on that 17th and the 9th he passed away, it would have been included in the next day. Or perhaps we all know what this Kemi has been speaking about all the while, stating that the person that was buried wasn't ABBA KYARI, or probably no, before then she stated that someone passed away in the presidency, but they don't want to reveal it yet. So a lot of speculations here and there. And we all know that it was even after ABBA KYARI passed away that presidency, they brought out another memo, an update, stating that 67, ABBA KYARI's real age was 67. But we all know it was contrary. What has been online before now suggested that ABBA KYARI was in his probably late 70s, or if not early 80s, that he was born in 1938, thereabouts. But who knows whether that is why they immediately brought out a statement to adjust his age, that he was 67 years at the time of his death. But the country where we live in, we don't even have a good database, and anybody can do anything. Anybody can manipulate anything. I don't know why all of these manipulations here and there. So that is it. ABBA KYARI, what they gave us is quite contradicting to all of the details that NCDC hold. So it's now up to us Nigerians to see. Let our eyes be open to see what presidency are up to. Nothing. They never give us any correct information of what is going on. They never tell us the truth. They never speak up on the truth. They always hide things here and there. And now this is chief of staff. This is really a big confusion now at the moment, because what NCDC shows is quite different from what they have what presidency told Nigerians. The only thing we can draw from this, there are two sides to this. Either NCDC, they are not sure of the figures they are giving out. Either they would come to say that they made a mistake in their data that they provided and they produced, all of that they collated. Either they are saying that there's an error from their side, or presidency has something else up in their sleeve. So Nigerians, let's not overlook this. This is really a serious issue. I wonder what they are trying to hide, and all of these manipulations that they are trying to make. So, but NCDC, I'm not sure, because all of the data are very clear. So I'm unsure where this mix-up is coming from, because it doesn't tally, it doesn't match, it doesn't add up, nothing adds up. If you follow the news through, they said the male that died had no travel history, and all of that, it doesn't really match. So let's not look away, Nigerians. Let's know we are here to update you with all of the latest happenings in our country, and also to lend our voice to bring the changes that we're looking for in our country, Nigeria. So people, let's do comment on this. We want to hear your take. Do share your thoughts. By sharing your thoughts, we are sending out a strong message out to the lawmakers and presidency as well. They hear our voice, and they begin to adjust and do the right thing. The main thing here is for them to always do the right thing. It's for them to act right. So I want to say thank you to everyone that have subscribed. Please, if you haven't yet subscribed, do click on the subscribe button down below, and also click on the notification bell, as it enables you to get updates of all of our latest news as they come in. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Do hit on the like button just to let us know you do appreciate what we're doing here. And then want to say thank you once again. Till I come your way again, it's bye for now, and